morning all. Apologise for the delay in this game, which is due to be the mixed drinks final. It was due to start at 6:30, but because the two gents who played the Northants have been playing in the men's Rinks final, which is just this moment finished. So Durham players are at the end of Ring 4 ready to start. Just hanging on for the Northants players just to give themselves a quick toilet break, and hopefully we'll get underway shortly. We've got myself commentating tonight and young Jake Johnson sat next to me. Evening, Jake.
Alright, how are we doing?
Alright, thank you. Playing at the minute on Ring 3 is the final of the ladies' Rinks, which involves North Cambridgeshire and Huntingdonshire. Quite a tight game at the moment. Played 10 ends and the score is 9 shots to North Cams and 12 shots to Hunts. So Hunts just got the nose out in front at the midway point. If you was watching last night, you got a chance to see the Hunts ladies play.
It's looking like the Hunts lead is continuing a form though.
Looks like it, Jake, yeah. What we've seen so far.
Another couple of balls near the pot.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you can hear us all right, but we've got both microphones rigged up this evening.
Which has done a bit of magic.
Yeah. Also on Ring 2 is a ladies singles being played, which I believe is round 2. Representative from Suffolk versus representative from Norfolk. Again, a very close game in that. 16-15 to Suffolk at the moment. Reminder, singles games are first to score 21 shots. So, very tight game there. We've also got a ladies singles being played over on Ring 6. Northumberland versus Durham. That one currently is 11-14 to Durham, so it's fairly tight. Only three shots in that one. So going back to Ring 3, the ladies' Rinks final. Skips a bowl in their last bowls. Looks like Hunts lay at least 2, Jake, would you say? Maybe even 3.
Well, the back one, if the back one's green,
yeah,
and it could be 3 or 4 there.
Yeah. So the North Cam skip delivering her last bowl, facing at least a 3 down, maybe even a 4. She looks to be on a good line, Jake.
She don't look too bad. She can sit that ball next second, probably.
Oh, I think that's what she's done, mate, yeah. Yeah, I think she's drawn second there, Jake.
Taking the one out there. Yep,
Yeah.
1 shot to Hunts.
Yeah.
A couple of boys walking past.
So, 1 shot to Hunts there. North Cam skip did a great bowl to get second. She had a bit of pressure on her.
Cut it down to one shot, keep them in the game there.
Yeah, that's generally what the skip's job is, Jake, mainly. Try and keep the team in the game. Convert when they have the opportunity. Try and save when they face a score. That's exactly what she did. So score now being 13-9 to Hunts. Could have been a lot worse there, Jake, if the Hunts ladies had scored 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Could have made a big difference midpoint of the game.
It's one thing you don't do in a game, just pulling away from you.
Look at that Jakey look.
Had a bit of sass there. Bit of sass there from Stephen Harris.
Suits him, don't you think?
Yeah, right.
Just his colour, I think.
He did it well.
Oh,
Hey,
we've
up.
got refreshments coming here, look.
Look at that, look. We didn't have this last night, did we?
No.
Where was
certainly
this last night? They are mucker.
didn't. So, Jacob serves there for Hunts, who was leading last night with the white balls. She's actually playing 2 today in this final.
Yep, she's playing 2.
Seems to be working for him though, Jake.
Yeah, well, even this lead's bombing them on at the minute.
Yeah, it's definitely a closer affair at the front end.
See, the Hunts from 2 last night, they were just dominant, weren't they, during the game?
Yeah, I think Northants just struggled a little bit. They tried to change the length of it and they tried to swap round, but whatever they tried.
The Hunts had the answer, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
All the
mate.
time. Again, just finishing just through there, but it's good.
Yeah. Hunts lay at least 2 here, Jake, I think.
Yep. 2, and that maybe just run out the back door. North Cam Skip interested in this ball though.
Yeah, she's willing it to drop.
It's just going to go around the back. It's going to yard and a half through.
Yeah.
The Northants boys here.
Yeah, I think they're starting to congregate at the back of the rinks. Looks like we're just about to start with the trial ends, Jake.
These boys just come off from winning a national title.
Yeah, straight from winning one national title, straight to a chance to win the next one.
There we go. Just about to start the trial ends.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just starting to trial ends now.
Couple of familiar faces in there as well.
Yeah, we've got some familiar faces, some quality known players, Jake, involved in this one. be on the Federation scene.
Definitely.
So it's just 2 trial ends, remember, so
2 trial ends, start back up at the scoreboard.
yeah, give the chance to the players to settle on the pace, try and find the line early on. You see that in every national competition, especially the latter stages. There'll be 2 trial ends. So
Good to see another crowd though back in the club.
yeah, even though it's a late start, Jake, there's still quite a few have definitely committed and stayed to watch this.
Yep. Den says evening team. Good evening, Den. Welcome back in.
Just a yard. Very good weight.
So it looks like leading for the Durham team is Pat Brown. Leading for the Northants team looks like it's Paul Dalliday. Playing number 2 for Durham looks like it's Gary Farquhar. Playing 2 for the Northants team looks like it's Louise Harris. And skip for Durham is James Sneller. And the skip for the Northants team is Simon Law. Northants playing in white and orange with orange stickers, and Durham playing in white and blue with blue stickers. As you can see on rink 3, the ladies' Rinks final. Once picked up another end.
Picked up 4 shots, I think, there, mate.
Yeah, I think they've got a good count there, Jake. So they're now leading 17-9 after 12 ends.
Just picked up
Nice
that bit of a
comfortable
lead again.
just over the midway point. Only 9 ends left to play with a 8-shot advantage is a nice comfortable lead at this point in the game.
Seemed to picked up a couple of shots lead again, like
Yeah,
they did last night.
Yeah, North Cams will have to dig deep to try and pull a few back.
Still anywhere near the respawns, anywhere between sort of the respawns, as long as you're not directly in the centre. Yeah, if you see one that seems just might just get
Started the second end of the trial ends. While they're doing that, just give you a bit of an update what's happening on Ring 3 and the ladies final. Hunts look like they're laying one. However, there is a fair bit of room to bowl in. Nearest bowl's around 20 inches away. So there is an opportunity for the North Cam skip to try and get in and convert. Hunt skip just delivered her first bowl after swapping over.
It looks a little bit tight. The pace needed. Den says, have we tried the cake tonight, Jakey? From what I can see, Big Den, there ain't any on display.
Oh, you didn't eat it all last night, did you, Jake?
Oh, well, I had a few. I think there's a few flapjacks left, but that's about it for tonight, Big Den. I'm always nice, Gary. Always nice, Gary. Just the worst bowler on the rink there, Gary Farquhar. Just giving us a bit of a message there.
A bit of banter going on early on before they get knuckled down and concentrated.
Exactly.
Gary's one of them players, he likes a bit of banter.
Yeah, a bit of banter. Seen him at Hartlepool on the weekend.
Yeah.
There's nothing but banter from him.
Yeah. You'll find a lot of them players around the Durham and Northumberland counties.
Big Den says 33 watching. Yep, very nice. Nice to know that people are watching.
Yeah.
And people are enjoying. Again, any feedback is much appreciated, as we are always trying to improve and change things that we need to change to make it better for you guys.
Update on Ring 3. Hunt's laid 2. The Hunt skip bowled in for another, so they laid 2. North Cam skip just delivered the last bowl. Looks to be on a good line, Jake. What's the weight look like?
It doesn't look too bad to me, mate. Might get under to sit the red ball.
Oh, it's a great bowl.
Don't need to do. Draw the shot.
Wonderful bowl. Drew shot.
And that keeps them in it. Keeps them in it and fighting. 7 behind with 8 ends to play is anyone's game, really.
Yeah, nice bit of sportsmanship there from the Hunt skip. She congratulated the North Cam skip on a good bowl. Was quick to put the score up.
It's always nice, bit of sportsmanship and a bit of respect between the two teams.
Yeah. So here we go then.
We're starting the mixed rinks final.
Fans electing to go short early on.
We had a lot of this last night as well.
Well, Alec.
It's not a bad start there. Looking to lead off the inside end.
Yeah, don't see that very often, do you?
No.
What are they, mate? It's up to you.
Just pinched it inside the line.
Yard, but probably back. Yep. Oh, thanks. Go on, darling.
Someone says maybe notifications so subscribed members know in advance about upcoming live streams. Yep, well, if you create an account, it's free to subscribe to the channel. Also make sure them notifications are on, so then you will get notified as soon as we go live.
Joe Robertson saying I'm expecting the Young South Shields wizard James Snella to win the next 3 ends.
Bit of a prediction there early on.
Yeah,
We'll see if he's right. We'll hold him to that.
yeah, certainly sounds like a Durham supporter, doesn't it?
Yep. We'll hold him to that one, Joe. We'll hold you to that one.
Weight's good.
Durham coming for a tight game yesterday, Jake. They won on the last end to get to this stage.
They did. Yeah.
Against Huntingdon. Yeah.
It was a super runner from the skip.
It was. That won in the semi-final game.
Obviously
Against
cut
Ed
it
Elmore
close.
in his Huntingdonshire rink.
17-all going into the last end it was, if I'm not mistaken. And they were game down with the last bowl till the skip played a runner. Dennis says who won the men's rinks. Men's rinks was won by Northants.
Yeah.
These two Northants chaps and Tristan Morton with a convincing win over Nottinghamshire, wasn't it?
Yeah, correct, mate. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't play the last 3 ends because it was very unlikely for the Nottinghamshire rink to make up the deficit.
Very
So,
convincing win from the Northants team. So well done to them.
yeah.
Looks like Gary Farquhar was drawn shot.
More council, please. No, I just went out.
Simon good to go and bowl off his deliver his first ball, playing
I've got time,
a
Barry.
4-hand draw. His team are willing it down. They're willing it down.
He's just going to hang out there, sit that ball. It's another second in there. Look to have 3 or 4 seconds there, Northants.
Wide
Gary
and a bit
also
quick, I
played in
think.
this one down.
Yeah, I think it's more of a controlled miss, that Jake, just making sure he's up, covering the back.
They did stop for a while before she got upset and she stopped for it.
Simon there, switching to his backhand, trying to play a runner.
Just not going to get under them balls.
No, just got wrong side of the short balls. Right idea, I think. I think if it was me playing that, Jay could have been trying that with my first ball.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But early doors, probably want to try and find the pace before you play too many runners, maybe. It's just a bit wide and heavy again here,
Looks to be
Jay.
hanging out as well.
Yeah, so just the one.
Just the one shot to Durham there. Obviously, there you go, 1-0 up to one end.
Around for the viewers to match what it shows here
what it is,
on
yeah.
the main scoreboard. We don't get confused.
You know what I'm like.
Hang on a bit.
Rob Tasker says, is the side camera playing up? Picture quality not as good as last night. Do we know anything about that, cameraman?
The side camera, I'll check it. I'll check it.
We'll check that one for you, Rob. Doesn't look to be bad on the camera. Not a bad start again here from Northants.
Yeah, Gary coming to the back, 2 down. Looking to bowl a backhand draw. He's not keen on it. Telling his skip it's passed. Can't quite see it, someone stood in the way, but that ball's finished wide and about a yard wide.
Just that sticky bit out there. You can't afford to be too wide out there, especially on that hand. You don't get away with a lot out there, do you? Den says it looks a bit as if it's blurry.
We'll have a look for your team.
Gary trying here. Just pulling up a little bit short.
I was just catching Louise's eyes there. Ladies Rinks next door walking down. Just waiting for him to walk past.
Smidgenism says might need the lens cleaning, question mark.
Go have a look.
That might be the answer. Thank you very much. Thank you for the feedback. Cameraman is going to try go get it fixed for you. So bear with if the cameras are not changing, just for the minute. Gary just pleading this one to run out. If it get under that one and run, it might also get in. Probably just going to fall away there. Probably might just get second ball. Smidge says Danny must have put his thumb on the lens. Got to blame someone. Yeah, we like the idea there. Always blame Danny. Got to put something in the chat if he's watching.
How many people are going to say it's hot in here tomorrow night because Danny's got a game?
Why, it'll be a lot. It'll be a lot. Danny always loves a little fix with the temperatures. You can tell because we come on a Tuesday night and it'll be nice and cool in here. And the green's running quite nice. And then you come in on a Wednesday night and you'll see Danny here and you take your jumpers off straight away, don't you? Because you know he's turned that heating up.
I just don't want to stay behind all the reasons in, that's all.
Play perfect ball and turn the red one there anyway, sure.
I just need 2 turns on yours, don't I?
You pick your shot.
There we go then, the track. The green looks really nice. He's just not give it the pace.
No, I think he's just
The
pulling
butch.
on. Line was good, just...
Smith says old age, you see, Jake. Yeah, well, he's getting older now, Danny.
Well, he is in the senior
He is.
singles.
He is in the senior singles. We'll have to wind him up about that. Just going to get wrecked on them bowls there. Looking like 1 to Northants. I think they've agreed the 1 there. Yep, 1 shot to Northants. Making it 1-1 after 2 ends. Bit of an update across the rinks there. Durham have taken the win in the women's singles, 21-16. Congratulations Northumberland, well done Durham. Good luck in the next round.
Give him an update on Rink 3 with the ladies. Rinks, look at that score, Jake. Bit of a
That's
difference
closed up
there.
a lot there. 19-14 now to Hunts.
North Cam's playing themselves back in the game.
Looking to a change from this short length. Bit of a cheer from Brink too. Seems for shaking hands, but it could have gone either way. Don't know who's won that one.
Yeah, it's difficult to concentrate on multiple rinks, it is for sure.
It's a good first 3 ends here from the Northants lead.
Yeah, he's found the pace quite quick early on here.
It's a very decent, very steady start from the Northants. Yep, that's a lovely ball. Makes the shot there. Skip just having a quick look. Looking like it's 1 to Durham.
It's close, mate. Pass a foot, gone.
This one just slipped by.
Open your thing then.
Here Gary comes then. Needs to run all he can. Will he flop in off them? He does. Makes the shot for definite.
Come on, Louise. Every chance. Hang about now. Hang about. Hang about. Well played, Louise.
Great to be able to watch the live stream, guys. Thanks. Any chance of a gentle reminder to the players that we can't see through the backs, particularly in the latter stages of each end. Yeah, I did have a little chat with the players while I was playing the trial ends, to be mindful of the cameras and where they position themselves.
Get that one.
Yeah, 21-20, wasn't it? What a
If it
game.
gets,
Yeah, that was a tight measure,
if it gets
wasn't it?
any worse, I'll give them a little nudge again. Don't want to disturb them too much, because obviously they are playing the national final. But yeah, well noted. I'll give them a little nudge when it's when I can.
Number of times that girl got the fourth, the last wording when she was holding several, wasn't she? You know? But anyway, there we are. Good fight.
It's something you can only remind the players. Obviously, they're trying to forget about the cameras anyway, as soon as they're just focusing on their game, trying to play the best they can. It is hard to remember that the camera is there behind you.
Yeah, supposed to be the same.
Just looking to try and get round.
Nearly give it away,
It was
Jay.
risky there. Got the back of Louise's there. As Gary says, they've got 2 seconds now. So they could be looking just to either chip, just a bit of chip on the bowl. Not playing a lot of pace. Playing that controlled, but still a bit quick. See what connection he gets. I think he's still 1 down there.
Yeah, slightly unlucky. There's a half a bowl wide here. They got the connection he was after, Jake. Just got off that short bowl, then back onto the jack. Meant it pushed the jack to the back right as we're looking at it, instead of back left. But a good attempt. It's set up a shot for next time.
It gives them an option of that, just like overdraw, seeing as they've got the three or four in the pocket now. Or he's just going to turn the ball out. See what happens here. This could change it all.
Simon's just trying to tuck it away. Or
This
add
could
2.
change it all. If he's up. If he's up. That's a great try.
Yeah, good effort there. If it fell in, it'd have been, definitely. There's certainly another wood in the area.
Smidge says it's lagging a bit. Stop start. Just maybe load the stream back up, Smidge.
Yeah.
Just try load it back up again. Let us know. Let us know if it's still lagging.
So we've all voted with our feet.
It's just got tight again here, Jake.
Just lack the pace, I think, really.
Yeah.
Pace needed to be up there, really, to either turn the ball away.
Well, the stream health looks good. Not getting any lag our end according to our IT system.
Yep.
So it is doing it then? Yeah, it is. It is on YouTube.
That looks to be 1 to Northants again.
Yes, mate, yeah.
Well, yeah, we are.
Off took the lead early. 2-1 after 3.
Phil said he's going to take over now, so I'll get James. In charge of these two.
Bit of an update on the women's triples.
No doubt they'll have to give a decision to Norfolk twice.
Hunts
It never happened in my lifetime.
took a bit more of a lead here. 22-14 up, 5 ends to play.
When you went to the yellow one,
We call that riding the storm, Jake, skips mainly, especially in this neck of the woods.
Riding the storm.
Yeah, when you've got a lead, when you've got a healthy lead at the midway point, when you're playing good quality opposition, you always expect them to try and come back at you and reduce that lead. So you stay nice and calm, ride the storm out, as we call it.
You have to
And
teach
keep
me
it
the
down to
lingo.
1s and 2s, and then after 2 or 3 ends, you try and get back on top and get that lead back to where it was.
And they've definitely done that. They've definitely increased the lead with 5 ends left. And yet again, it's been a very steady start from this Northants lead. Another one near it, another one finishing very well.
make sure you got to get away from there so you don't get caught. Train gone past, didn't you? I did this morning, come down there. So with the queue waiting to get there.
Den says, I think it's when someone walks in front of the middle camera that's causing it.
Yeah,
That could always
unfortunately,
be.
it's that time of night. Guys that have been here most of the day who haven't
Going home,
got any.
having a walk in front of the camera.
Yeah, some of the neutrals that aren't representing the 2 counties that are involved in this final, deciding to go home for the night or back to the hotel. Unfortunately, they just walk in front of the camera sometimes, and that affects the focus.
It's good though having this feedback. It's
Yeah.
stuff to keep in mind.
Unfortunately, where this middle camera is, that captures the bowler delivering the bowl, is set back a little bit from the gangway, and people do sometimes walk in front of it.
And that's to allow people to still use the gangway.
Yeah, it's one of them. We don't want the camera in the way of everybody tripping over it. But downside to that is we can get people walking in front of it, which sometimes I'm quite mindful of it. I try and switch the camera angles to try and prevent it, but sometimes people
Louise is
pop up out of
close.
nowhere.
That's a great ball. It's a great try there.
Lay a good 2 here by the looks of it, Northants.
Yep, gets into the count for 2 shots there.
Gary just wants to try and draw something
Gary looking
close.
interested in this.
Yeah, he's stalking it. He's walking after it.
Gary looking interested. The skip now looking more interested.
He's very close, Jake.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
what
great
a great
bowl.
ball from Gary.
It's a brilliant bowl.
That makes a 2 of their own. He'd like that one out the hand, didn't he, Gary? That was somewhere in the area.
So they look to bowl down this bank side, rest the black bowl, or trail the jack. I think is just a wee bit tight.
Pace looks very nice.
Yeah, dead pace. And Gary asking his skip James there to literally play the same ball that Gary just done.
Here we are. Joe Robinson, the Durham fan, says like a guided missile from Gary.
Yeah, Gary's certainly a class bowler.
cross bowling.
It's funny actually when Gary
Just get in.
sort of the last year the Grand Prix was played here at Lincoln. Gary was invited to come and play when he first came on the scene. I think maybe his second appearance here. I happened to play against him, and it was quite well known to the players that played on the Grand Prix rink, Jake, that we used to avoid the rink 2 side because the hand was usually a bit tricky, especially on the full length. Gary rocks up, not knowing the rink, bowled what we deemed as the tricky hand, and he just started nailing it. Put us all on the back foot.
That was the talk with the Grand Prix rink. Whoever could nail that other side.
That was a big advantage if you could find
Exactly.
it.
Big Stuart Weir says, hello Lincoln commentators. Welcome Stu.
Hello, Big Steer. Big shout out to Stu Weir.
Has he been out today?
Stu helped us by manufacturing some wooden boxes, wooden crates that sit behind the cameras, behind the rinks. You'll see them on the stream.
And what a great job he's done with them as well, so thank you to Stu.
Yeah.
Yep. And they've held on to that too, Durham. And they make it 3-2 after 4 ends.
It might not be a bad idea. No, to say.
Rob Tusker says, I mentioned the cameras to Danny about hanging from the ceiling, better viewing. Think they may be trying it? Question mark.
Yeah, I saw your comment earlier, Rob. I think I responded to you a little bit earlier today. Certainly
On the cards.
certainly we've thought about it and we've discussed it. Obviously it takes a bit of investment to do that, but it's certainly an option that we'll look to explore in the near future, hopefully. If we could even get our hands on another camera, because we have got one spare camera. If we could get our hands on another one, we could potentially mount 2. So one at the end of rink 2 and one at the end of rink 3 off the ceiling, and put a camera in the middle of the rinks. So 5 cameras in total. Be able to have the option of streaming rink 2 or 3. But it's definitely one for the future.
Something to look into, obviously new into the scene. So.
Yeah, we're dead new. We've only been doing it a couple of 3 weeks. Still learning the ropes a little bit, but
Just trying to make it as enjoyable as possible, aren't we?
yeah.
So, Gary McAdam says evening. Evening, Gary. Another very good start from the Northampton lead, I must say. Really settled into the game well in the opening 4 ends. Yep, never wasted there at the back.
3 inches off.
Straight there, straight in bed, and that's it.
They're always in play and useful when they're there.
Give him the pace now, buddy.
Yeah, not bad again here, look, Jake,
Yeah,
in the lead.
he's very good again here.
Very consistent
Yeah,
start.
well played.
Good bowls there.
He has really settled into the game, hasn't he?
Certainly has.
Just be arriving. If you get the 1-2 off there, you know it's a good result with a good yard.
Looking to play a reaching pace here, I think, Gary.
Yep.
Just looking to reach into it, keeping his bowl. If he misses either side. Doesn't look to be far away though here. See what connections he gets. Got a bit of a 1-2, gets one away.
Really, get to that, then maybe finish through, really. Get there first.
Gets one away, gets second bowl as well. Stays in the head.
Do the hold now. Hold.
I'd probably be going there now. Yeah, I'm asking you a gap and a shot ball. Shot ball is pretty much a full ball short. Yours 2-inch gap, just a trailer.
Now just a similar pace off the other hand now for Gary. Gets onto his own, could punch it out.
He's not too happy with it, Jake.
Yeah, and he's turned his back.
Yeah, he knows he's short and tight. Don't like it at all.
Gary.
Well, Louise will be trying here to try and add
There we
another.
go. She hold up, I think she's just a bit tight.
Not too pleased with that one herself neither.
This one's similar to Gary's there.
When it comes to saying it last goal, you can get 6 pints.
James looking to try and
Play the same shots, Gary.
execute as what he was asking Gary to play.
I think he's similar to Gary though.
He is, yeah, nearly identical bowl. Just needs more pace for that line.
If they got one. Yeah, if they've got one. They'll start shipping more goods away from France this year. Marcus got all this print and everything else down there.
Closing up on ring 3. 3 ends to go. The gap is close to 4 shots. Front lead 22-18 with 3 ends to play.
Sure what's happened there. I think he's just come off that white ball.
Northant's still holding the one, I think, there.
More interesting.
More in
this
the
one.
areas here. Bit of connection on his own. He punches it out and makes the shot.
Yeah, good ball there. Got the right pace that time for the line.
One shot to Durham there.
Played it really well.
With a
Simon
ball to
looking to
come.
do something similar.
Interested, we can't really see. Looks in the area from here though. And he gets the ball away.
The ball out.
Makes 3 shots, it looks like there.
Yeah.
It's a great ball from Simon there.
It was a good bowl. It's a bit of a pity we didn't get to see it.
It's all in the moment, you know. Don't forget about the cameras.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think I would as well. Makes 3 there, Simon. Makes it 5-3 after 5 ends. Get 5 ends into the final. It's been a decent game so far.
Yeah, good quality start. Northant's electing to keep it short, Jake. Still playing that short length. It's only a couple of metres over being minimum.
And they're also liking this shot, aren't they? It's been an occurring theme on Rink 4 in the past 2 streams.
Yeah.
And also both leads were performing.
Yeah, that's
And the
true.
Northants lead is performing as well. So, and it's another great ball here as well. That's a great start again.
What we'll do here, Jake? Change the camera angle for the viewers. Look, we'll come at it from this way.
There we go. Looks a great reply here. As you stay up, it's a great reply. Just slid under the jack there.
Hurry now.
That looks a bit blurry.
Really are.
I think I can't change much.
Pat giving it another go then. He's just gonna slip through, finishing very well though.
You can have a sit off it. You can't draw either hand anyway. Look at this. Yeah. Do the job. Silly.
Just matches that one of Pat's there. Finishes in a great spot for Northants. Big Den says 104 watching. Are we at an LIBC record? We are indeed.
Is that the record, Jake? I don't really keep a track, if I'm honest with you.
Well, we've got to be. 104 current viewers.
Louis not too happy with that one neither. It's just got on that wide side. We've seen it last night, Jake. Playing
They
down
never
that in.
wasted there though. They never wasted. They finished good then.
They are useful, but I think she was trying to get a bit nearer to the jack then. Than that.
I think Gary's just going to slip round there as well.
Got a message there from Brian Smith. I don't know if you want to read that comment, Jake. What's he asking?
He's put, you could have a second career as a bowls commentator. Who is the female? Do not recognise the voice. What female are we talking here?
Not sure, Jake.
We don't have no females on commentary at the minute, do we?
I think it's just maybe some of the crowd sitting around where we're sat with the microphone, maybe picking up their voices. James there for Durham, it's just bowled. Quite a decent bowl. Just gone round the shot bowl, but it's another second.
He also says he likes the camera movement. So well done, cameraman.
Yeah, just when it's a real short jack. Sometimes if it's a real short jack and got people stood at the end, sometimes it's Good to flip the angle round.
Here we go, they're interested in this, the Northants pair there. It's a steady. Still just the one.
Yeah. James up. Can play this nice and positive. He's liking it. He's following
liking
it up,
It's
Jay.
on a great track. It's on a great track.
Oh, it's a
Looking for
lovely
it to
ball.
be
Is
nice.
he going to get the result?
Oh.
Now then.
Northants just held on to the one there. I said they'd be useful, didn't I?
You did, mate, yeah.
Said they'd be
Certainly
useful.
did.
That's what they're there for. It's a prime example. That means Northants go 6-3 up after 6 ends. Can hear a bit of a music from the fair.
Yeah, you can certainly tell the fair's in town.
They are. Notty's in the chat as well. Notty says hello guys.
Hi, Mr. Knott Junior.
Is he not pushing trolleys?
Not working tonight.
He's a good poshy truller. Poshy truller?
Very good, mate.
I'm
Trolley
sorry.
pusher.
Yeah, works hard at Asda.
Pusher. It's a nightmare when he's not working because you can never find a little trolley.
No, you can't.
But every time Notty's on, oh, you can find loads.
Plenty of trolleys, yeah.
Plenty of trolleys on offer. From small ones to big ones. It's a great reply from Pat here.
Hey, Jay. Is that Jay Lewis from Grantham, maybe?
He says evening from Grantham.
You'll slip it. That.
So welcome
Evening from
Jay.
Lincoln.
Welcome in. Notty says that's true, Jake. Yeah, well. You always keep the trolleys in check, mate, don't you? Looks another good bowl there. Yeah, that's a good, great bowl there. Lovely, just finished just behind. Lovely. It's another big effort from Pat here.
Nice to run though. Just
Oh,
gonna
that's
pull up on
an
that ball.
identical bowl from the last.
Now, ideally turning Dally Woods would be good.
2 brilliant tries from Pat. Still 1 to Northants. Just clinging on.
Right away. Get it, Dally. Pick the right one out now.
Might be getting on to Pat's bowls here. Northants still holding on to the one.
Just look at the big brave, really get the straightener off the last ball. Yeah, you one channel Pat gets it.
Yeah.
Needs to hurry on this line, Gary.
Be brave. If we go one down, we go one down. Right, get it. Get on to pull.
Just slipped under. Just that.
Simon's
Lacking that
asking Louise, be brave.
little
Make
touch
sure
push.
you're up. If you push the bowls down, which is the Northants lead,
Right, Louise.
it's okay.
Need the green bowl now. Green bowl now.
Looking for the green bowl, Louise. What a great try.
Good effort that.
Can I get the green out, please?
you can get through the split, yeah. I'd probably keep the same pace as your last week, quite happy with that.
Fran Davis says, great camera work and commentary from you all. Enjoying watching from the comfort of my sofa.
Thanks, Fran.
Thank you, Fran.
And good luck to you on Friday
Yeah, exactly.
in your first round of your singles.
I think she's on at 12 o'clock if I'm not mistaken.
I think she's on in the afternoon, yeah.
Yep. Good luck to you, Fran.
Just running through there, that ball.
Facing is in a good spot though, Gary. Not wasted at all there, as usual. Danny says good luck tomorrow, Fran. Yep, good luck, Fran. Do your best. Rob Tasker says commentary spot on, lads. Thank you very much, Rob. Trying our best.
The ladies have finished on rink 3 by the sounds of it,
Bit
Jake.
of an update on rink 3.
What's happened there, mate?
Hunts have won.
The Hunts have won the national title
Hunts
in
have
the ladies'
beaten
rinks.
North Cams in the ladies triples final.
We had the pleasure of watching them last night. Some good bowls on display.
Commiserations to North Cams and congratulations to Hunts.
National champions for this year, 2025. Ladies' rinks. They'll sleep well tonight, Jake.
Oh yes they will. Yeah.
Or will they? Or will they be too excited?
Exactly. Yep. Den says, Danny Brown, have you got the lucky polish cloth in the kit bag ready for tomorrow? Well, only Danny can tell us. Come on, Danny. Have you got it in your bag? One just slips by the head there. I think it might bend off the rink. Yep, it does.
Paul making a bit of himself a nuisance again. And involved in the game.
Get in there.
That was very
Might
unlucky,
have
that, you
wiggled
know.
round, sat back on the bias. Still just one
Still only one.
to North
You're looking
Hunts.
at Red Bull solid mix 2. You get it up.
Looking to play through that front red bowl there. Looking to plant the North Hunts bowl clean out the head.
Give a little. Need a pen. Bend.
Oh, it's another great try.
On to Northants.
Northants hold on to the one there. Putting them 7-3 up after 7 ends. What's Barky doing? He's coming over to have a look. Coming over to say hello, are you, Barky? Yep, true. We should mention the Links, another Links player, Paul Bart, today plays in his men's singles and won that again today. What was it for? What did you win today, mate?
21-19.
He wins 21-19 today. Puts him through to the semi-final.
Keeping the fingers crossed for him.
So well done, Paul. Good luck in the semi-final.
No, I'm stuck with the daughters. Yeah, they live down the lane. Yes. I've got 2 who live down there. Who live within 30 seconds of each other. Quite handy. 2 bolt holes.
We've got Danny here saying Paul played a big bowl from match lie against to win 21-19. Is that true, Paul?
It is, Jake.
Come on, talk us through it.
So it's just a running bowl to move the pot backwards to my bowl. 3 down. Last chance saloon.
Awesome. Brilliant. Another great start here. Been really good in this game. Dave Warren says looking forward to Jake commenting in on his own game.
Now that will be a sight.
It would. I might have to wear the headset whilst playing. Might have to get the wireless headset out. The club is getting emptier as the time goes by. Danny says, strap the camera to him.
Yeah,
Well,
body cam.
Yep. Could be a new thing bringing in. Body cameras. Notty says stick it on his forehead. It's another option there to look at, mate. We've got many comments coming here. Stuart Weir says, you could, Jake, man of many talents. I don't know. I don't know.
So we come to the second presentation of the evening, and this is the ladies' rings. And the runners-up from North Cams are C. Carter, P. Reynolds and D. Miller. And the winners from Huntingdonshire, J. Jackson, M. Leader and H. McKillock.
Neil says, Neil Niblet says, no fear, Nigel Roberts is near.
Don't know what to say to that, Jake.
No, I don't. I don't know what to reply. Well, I'm not fearing, put it that way. Not fearing. Big Den says 110 watching. Danny says Lincoln City's #1 fan is Nigel. Fair play to him. Could not support a better team.
Who they
As
got
Richard
this week?
raises his eyebrows. What's that for?
Who's Lincoln City got this week?
Just bear with me.
Big season ticket holder Jake.
Big season. Yeah, we're away at Stockport on Saturday. Away at Stockport. We are a bit of a strange team, Lincoln.
Yeah, John Knott's just confirmed that. Look, Stockport.
As Notty
Away at
looks on his
Stockport.
phone there.
Oh, Notty will know he's into his football, is John Knott.
I heard he supports Manchester United.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Bit of a sore subject at the minute.
Yeah, he must not be an happy bunny at the minute if you support Manchester United.
For a Liverpool fan like I am. Life's happy.
Oh,
Great
good
ball from the
there
skip
from
here.
James. Really
Wins
good
the
ball.
shot.
Draws the shot.
Gets a bit of momentum back for Durham. So after eight ends played, Northants are winning 7-4. Notty says no, not happy bunny. I won't be neither.
Oh.
$7-4 to Northampton, as we've had a change around in rink order for Durham.
Yeah, Gary's gone leading by the looks of it, Jane.
See what Gary can do.
Yeah, looks like he's lengthened the jack ever so slightly. Brought the mat up to the maximum 4 metre mark.
Yeah,
Put the
not a
jack
bad
another
start
couple
from
of
Gary
metres.
here.
Yeah. What he'll be looking to do, put pressure on this Northants lead ball. It's been quite steady. So Durham will be looking to target that, trying to improve the lead. John Knott, have you got space for us tomorrow for seating? Well, John, if you fancy doing a bit of commentary or operating the cameras, more than happy to get you involved.
18.
Time, mate. Last ball's 18. Your foot.
If you want to operate the cameras, just give me a shout.
Sit on your side, mate.
More than happy to show anybody, give anybody a bit of a tutorial on how it works, so they can operate it themselves.
Stuart Weir, he says, how many ends to play, boys? It's getting a bit late. May go past my bedtime. Yeah, we're definitely going to go past the bedtime still. After 8 ends, we've still got, test me maths here, 13 ends left to
13
play.
ends remaining, yeah. Yeah, we played 21 ends, Stuart.
Right now. Settle. Well played, Alec.
Yeah, good ball there
Definitely
from
second, if not shot.
I just draw their path. Now he's foot short. Side to side of it.
It's a good start from both teams here. Pat looking to play the inside hand. Any turns on Gary's bowls?
I think she's a bit quick if I'm honest, Jake. Just going to run around the back, not wasted.
Yep, finishing in the right areas though, Pat, it's a good idea.
I think Pat's preferred this inside hand, the hand between ring 3 and 4. She's played most of her bowls down that hand.
Hi, Louise.
Northants have played most of their bowls down the bank when they've had the opportunity to.
Simon just pleading this one to run. Just gets caught up on front ball. Danny says, we're not allowing Man U fans to commentate on my game.
Well, there we go then.
Well, there we go, that's that one sorted. Unfortunately, John, you'll be sitting on the sidelines.
Good job, fella. Great try.
Dennis with a couple of laughing faces there. Found that one funny. Oh, we've got a bit of football controversy in here in the chat. Dave Warren says, not sure United fans should be members in the first place.
Oh, now that is harsh.
Now
That's
that
a bold
is.
comment, that is, Mr. Warren.
That is harsh.
I think we've got to at least let all 5 of them in, surely.
Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of them.
And there's put a few comments. How did you get on at Boston this afternoon? A little victory for Lincoln.
Rob Tasker found that one funny as well. He's put a few ha-ha-ha's in the chat. Danny Brown says that's not harsh.
Not harsh.
Not harsh.
Oh.
Well, if the general manager says it's not harsh, then it's not harsh.
Not a lot of
Let it
remorse for the
slide.
Man United fans at the moment, is there, by the sounds of it?
Just sliding back, sliding through the back. There, the skip. Notty says it's harsh. We've upset him.
Well,
So he's been benched and he's been upset tonight, Notty.
Come on, buddy. Hurry, mate. Hurry now. Hurry, mate.
Looking to hurry under this bowl and flop off the bowls.
Good in there, though. Well done.
That's a great try.
Chances.
James following this one up. Seems to like it.
Gary likes it.
Gary's calling it down.
James is following it. Leading
gonna
this one
get
to
caught
get
up.
up.
There's only once a turn, mate. Make sure.
Just not enough pace on that last bowl.
Any ideas who lays shot there, Jake?
I think Northants hold on to 1 or 2. I think it's just the one.
So I'm just trying to drop this one
And
round,
that
just running
one
through that
just-
couple of feet.
That one just slips by as well.
Yeah.
They're going to get an umpire on for this.
Certainly looks like way.
Must be closer than we think.
Measuring for shot, I think, Jake.
That is closer than I thought it was. I thought it was 1 to Northants.
First time we've needed the umpire for this match.
It is. It's nice of the umpires to give up their time to come and umpire on these events. It's a big part of the sport.
Yeah, certainly at this level of a competition, you definitely need them qualified and independent umpires to resolve any measures.
Notty says, me Jake commentary. We need to see a CV first, Notty, thank you. I'll get that CV sent to Rich's email, that'd be brilliant.
Stuart Weir says back bowl for the shot from the camera angle.
Well, we'll see if you're right, Stu. How much you're going to put on it?
Well, he lost his bet. It was
Yep,
the front
he's
bowl.
lost.
It's the front
He's
bowl.
lost his bet, and Durham get the shot. Danny says it always worries me when they chop the jack. Yeah, any little touches could move it.
Half that with you, mate.
You've got to be steady with their hands.
Yeah.
But that's what they're qualified to do. That's what they're confident in doing. and that's what we're thankful for. Stuart Way says same old story for my bets. Never gets them right, he don't. Steady start from Gary here.
Yeah, just slipped sort of 18 inches past. Ball's had a good start again,
Yeah,
look.
another great
Picked the
reply
pace up
there as
really
well.
He has. Half a bowl under the line, but the weight was good.
Look, that's just a fly.
Gary's not happy with this one, you heard that. He said he's flying, meaning he's pushed it, it's a bit heavy. I think he's being a bit harsh on himself.
It
It's not
doesn't
too
finish. Doesn't finish bad, that.
bad. No, it's not flying for me, that. I consider that quite a good bowl.
Dennis has put, Jay, what's Grantham Outdoor like? Do I need to start eating spinach to get them up? I'm going to think yes.
Bit of local rivalry there, bit of banter between the both outdoor clubs.
That's what we like. That's what
Dennis
we
playing
like.
at Sleaford Town, and if Jay's still listening in, Jay's at Grantham Town.
I think Northant's holding on to one there, maybe. Pat needs to run this.
Yeah,
So doesn't give it the push.
not quite. A little bit of
It's not
both.
far away though.
A little bit of both. A couple of bowls wider and an extra 18 inches to 2 feet away.
Adam Turner puts foot fault from the Durham lead with a winky face. Sounds like a pal. Sounds like a mate of his. We'll be sure to catch him out if he does.
Louise is added 2 there. Good bowl.
That's a lovely bowl.
This Northants Rink play their indoor bowls out of Stamford.
Adam Turner says, and the Northants lead. Nice to see the rules being observed nicely. Well, we'll have to get the umpires on that. That's the umpire's job, not the commentator's box.
Yes, the Northants Rink play their indoor bowls out of Stamford, and this Durham Rink play their indoor bowls out of South Shields, I believe.
Hold round it. Hold round it.
We just need to be careful here.
Might have just
She
given
has
it away.
made that.
I think it's just got unlucky there, Jake.
Bit unlucky there.
It's one of them where if it misses the jack, it would have finished really well. Unfortunately for Louis, she just caught the jack, pushed it to that back bowl of Gary's for Durham. Durham now lay 1.
Bit of laughing between the two teams there as well on the rink. Always lovely to see.
Yeah, generally bowls is played in good spirit, isn't it? It's usually a good sportsmanship between most bowlers.
Don't think James has pushed it there either.
No, got a good line, 3 yard short. And just
Here we go
looking to
then.
draw another shot. Movement, slight movement on the jack's good for Northants here.
Just wanting this ball to hurry there, Northants.
Just come short off the short bowl. Still 1 to Durham.
Get it out on that line. pole, if you skirt that pole, you could get it for 3.
You ready? And it's a good night from me.
There's Paul Bart there, he's going to go to bed. Get
No,
ready
I've got
for his
to fetch
matches
his wife
tomorrow.
from Washington.
Got to fetch his wife from Washington.
Oh,
Else I shouldn't be going.
When are you back on, Paul?
I'm back on at 5 o'clock tomorrow in the pairs with Mr. Keith Jackman.
Ooh.
good looking that. We'll be here streaming 5 o'clock.
We will, so we'll keep you,
We're
you
on ring
boys.
8 tomorrow.
We'll keep the viewers updated on all
Yep,
the rinks
we definitely will.
while we're streaming.
When's your singles, Paul?
Singles Saturday morning at 9:30 against
There we go then.
a man from North Essex, who I don't really know. Yeah, but he played on ring 2, so he's really good.
Okay, a tough game then, semi-final.
Yeah.
Sounds to be a tough game then.
We'll be here streaming it on Saturday morning as well at 9:30, so
Good.
we'll try and keep the viewers updated on all the rinks
Yep.
best we can.
So as you've heard there, Paul Bark and Keith
Just
Jackman.
buy note on that. Hannah wanted
from
a lie-in
Horncastle.
on Saturday morning, so
We'll
she's
be
not really
playing-
happy about getting up.
Their pairs tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
Their pairs at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. So we will keep you updated on that while we stream our very own Danny Brown.
Of course, that's extreme.
I think Durham just held on to 2 shots there.
Somebody called Brown.
That might bring it all level. 10 ends played. Yep, 10 ends played. We're all level at 7 all.
Danny's wife behind the bar.
Small lady with
With black. Yeah,
that's
yeah, that's his wife. Yeah.
So, gone even longer this time, Jake.
We have.
4 feet. 35. There's a tight line down there. Hey, just run a length. Or somewhere close. Big un.
Yeah, mate. All of this. Hurry. 2 foot.
4 feet gets it, mate. Well, you used to know.
Yeah. Naughty says, you drinking, Jake? I'm not drinking any alcoholic beverages, but I am drinking a Tango Orange. Lovely drink to refresh the palate.
There is other drinks on offer.
There is a lot more drinks on offer behind the bar at Lincoln Indoor. Also a nice range of snacks as well.
Hurry.
That's where I usually linger in.
What snacks department?
Yep.
Is that your expertise?
Yep. We've got from dry roasted peanuts to packets of crisps,
That's 2 feet gone.
frazzles,
Big hand.
and also mini cheddars.
Mini cheddars, interesting.
Can't forget the mini cheddars. That looks good here.
I played Pat.
Yep, all played, Pat. Lovely
Yeah.
ball there.
Yeah, really nice bowl there.
Yeah, bottom it down.
Loose, both leads had a bit of a loose end there.
Oh,
Pat steps up, number 2, first bowl, sticks it right next to the jack. Just
Peter
what you-
Bog is in the in the chat. He says, evening chaps, have I missed much apart from Jake's favourite snacks?
Well, you've missed quite a lot of good bowling.
You have. You've missed 10 ends of nice bowling.
Yeah. And going back to Jake's snacks, I don't think Jake's got favourite snacks. I just think food in general
I think snacks favour me, to be fair. Big Stu says Jake's favourite sausage roll from the cafe. Yeah. Lovely sausage rolls. Ham and cheese toasted, don't go miss.
Going back to the game, Pat just had another good bowl. Unfortunately, it just fell out of count, but it's...
Still holding on to one, Durham.
Yeah.
It's Louise looking to run. Maybe just a little bit on the tight side there, really.
Yeah, I think the weight was good. If it got round that bowl, it would have been close.
See what James can do here. If he can add another for Durham. Another looks like he needs to run.
Yeah, it looks like a good line, but
just
it
lacking a
looks
bit
like
of
it's
pace.
pulling up.
It's been a regular sort of theme in this game, hasn't it, really? People lacking that little bit of pace.
Yeah, well, a lot of the spectators have gone home, Jake. A lot of the neutrals that haven't got a stake in Northants or Durham have decided to.
Yeah, and the place cools off.
Yeah.
The pace of the green changes.
Certainly does. Just that fraction. Not a lot, but just enough to make a difference.
Chance, mate.
Gives it a chance here.
Big chance.
Yeah,
Simon's very close
like
here. If he hurries all the way up to this, he's got it. Oh, he just fell back on himself. Durham still holding on to the one.
Still hanging on for the one, yeah. I don't think the stream quite saw it, but Simon just touched that grey front bowl of theirs. He fell off it. If it had missed that bowl, it would have been right on the jack. So slightly unlucky. Sort of an inch wider, it would have been perfect.
Yes, James swaps his hand there.
Yeah. Just probably decided the bank side's now is a bit dangerous, so.
Gary saying get up. Gary wanting more pace out the bowl.
Not finding it, I don't think.
Just lacking that bit again.
Yeah.
Again there, James. Notty says, what time you on, Jake, on Saturday? That's me at 9:30.
Hell of an effort.
Oh, he got a bit of a rub off them. Two mint coloured balls. Just deflects him away. Durham held on to the one. That means Durham go ahead. 8-7. After 11 ends.
Yeah, Gary going this, stretching it again, sort of
playing
2
the
or 3
inside
metres
hand.
off full length.
Just hurry all he can.
Just pulled up a couple of feet.
Yep.
It's
Locking that
interesting.
2 foot.
Interesting that Gary's bowling the inside hand and Paul's sticking to the bank side.
I think the back side's a lot more consistent.
Yeah, local players would certainly agree with that, but I think at this stage of the competition, players from different clubs,
There we are. There's
they'll just
Gary
find the
changing.
rink. They'll bowl the rink as they find it.
And there's Gary changing to that bank side now.
Thought I was just tight.
Just pulls it a bit tight there. I think the pace was not too bad.
Yeah, tight old tussle though, only 1 in it with 10 ends to go. Halfway point. Paul not happy with that one.
Yep.
First one we've lost in that side diet though, Jake.
He wasn't too keen on that second one, as you could hear. Right next to the microphone there. Just
Slightly
fell
tight.
away.
Pace was really good from Pat, just that couple of balls tight.
Mickey P says you're going to have to get a camera tucked into the front of Paul Dalladay's shorts.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll never be able to see any of Simon Law's woods.
Yeah. Yeah, not used to playing in front of a camera.
Yeah, and
Concentrate
easily
on his
forgettable.
own game.
Easily forgettable, the cameras, when you're trying to concentrate. Obviously at a national final you're going to be concentrating. So they're easily forgotten.
Yeah, especially if you're not used to playing whilst on camera, Jake.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, when I first started playing in front of the camera in a Grand Prix, it's the same thing. I'd be stood in front of it
Just stand when you normally stand, don't you?
and get scolded a time or two for being stood in front. There are times where I've marked a game where it's been streamed as a marker. I've been stood by
Lovely
directly
ball
behind
from
the
Louise
jack.
there. Getting into the count. 2 or 3 to Northants.
James coming up to bowl, facing a 2 or 3 down.
Good. That's as good. If you want to play it, I'll try get one in. Come on, mate. Hurry. Hurry.
Just begging it to hurry there. Again, just not reaching. There we go, that's a lovely track. It's a lovely track to get round the bowl. And he's slow up enough. I think he's in for the count.
Yeah.
If he
good
makes
ball.
it 2 or 3. Yep, looks like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think Gary and James have maybe discussed playing a runner here, Jake.
Yep, we play the runner. Nice and quick. Flat down. What can he get? Nothing. Just pulls it that bit tight there. Looking like Northants could pick up a few shots then here, Richard.
Yeah, Simon's got a chance to bowl a spare shot here.
There we go then. Can Simon add another one?
Be a big end this if they could pick up a big score.
It's a brilliant track for it as well to get round the ball. He's played a great ball. If he hurries, he's got to hurry.
Oh,
Not
it's just
quite
pulled up,
made
Jake.
the count.
Certainly looking.
Looks 2 or 3 there, maybe 4. John says, see you tomorrow, chaps. See you later, John. Remember that CV.
Looks like we might be measuring here, Jake.
Yep. All measures. Bit of chocks going in, I think.
Thanks to all the viewers continuing to support the channel and watch the stream. And
John says no CV for me. Well, you know what that means, John. You're sacked before you started.
I don't mind, mate, we won't.
That was 4 then for Northants.
Go on, darling.
It's a good
This-
pick up.
there's this stage of the game, tight game.
It's a great pick up.
Picking a 4 up at this stage certainly helps.
Puts them
because
11-8 up after 12 ends. It's a nice and tight game from the pair of them.
Simon
Just
asking
waving this one up.
to run.
It's not a bad start.
Run it past. Run it.
See Durham swap round again. Pat's gone back leading. Gary's gone back 2.
18 in a, not far.
Well, a foot really.
It's pulled up 18 inches there.
Last ball sort of 18. No, darling. All of this, mate. Well done.
Just going to run through a little bit. Still a good ball though. Here's the shot.
At least we won't on till anyway. Go for it.
He's in now. He's in. Oh. Great try, mate.
Just going to slip out the back door there. Still 2 to Northants.
Right, next time.
Not too pleased with that,
That's it,
Louise.
in there.
She
No.
knew she was tight and a bit short.
A little bit of both there for Louise.
Yeah. Gary thinks he's flying again, which means he thinks he's heavy.
And he is a little bit.
Not much.
Go on, Louise. Nail it.
Not a lot though. He makes it seem like he's
Piles
yards
away,
through, but
and he's only 2 feet. Now, does Louise like this one better?
doesn't like it. Turned her back on it now.
She has turned her back on it, yeah.
The line is better.
Just pulling
The
up that yard.
pace is lacking that touch.
Get up, guys.
What in there then, mate?
Down you go then, mate. Pace is great.
Simon there, got a good
Pace is
weight.
good. Might do enough to count.
Yeah.
Puts a little bit of added pressure on. Seeing as it's 3 now. Still that bit of room left for James to get into. James says it's felt alright. Certainly see. Yeah, that's a great ball there. Looking like the shot.
Come on, buddy. Get off it.
Get off, mate.
Down the gears. You need your own bowl. You need your own bowl.
Ooh, just going to slide under the ball.
Great line.
Danny
Just
Brown
coming
says-
up 2 feet.
Danny Brown says, who won the men's triples earlier, lads? That was won by Northants.
Yeah, so
Comfortable win for Northants. Playing a rink from Nottinghamshire.
yeah, so Paul and Simon who are playing now. So the lead and the skip, plus Tristan Morton. Won the men's rinks just before this game started. That's why this one was delayed slightly,
Not bad. You're on the high line, I
A
think.
nice,
to allow for them to play that final out.
Ease now.
a nice convincing win from Northants that was as well.
Yeah, they
Down you go.
won the Nottinghamshire rink
brilliant.
quite comfortably.
Yeah, another great ball there from James.
James, yeah, added another, made 2.
Makes the 2 shots.
Yeah,
Pulls the gap back within 2 shots as well. And that makes it
You got a
11-9
preference? Pass
after
that to me.
13. It was 1 shot there actually. Looked 2 on the camera, but it was only 1.
looks like we're going keeping with this sort of just under full length, Jane. A couple of
Yep.
metres short of being full length.
It's longish length.
Yeah.
It's nearly reached the tee. Pat just asking how far away from the tee it was. Still committing to this inside hand.
Yeah, it surprises me that really.
And that's what happens there.
That's what happens
on
when
that
you
hand.
get too wide, yeah.
The pace isn't too bad.
They all think they can't hold the bank on the full length, obviously, but as a local player, you know you probably can. Just gotta be brave with it and get it between the rink marker and the ditch edge. You know you're on a good line if you're in that area.
All picked out a good line there, really. Just lacked a yard or so.
Ten. 11, 13, 10.
No, so it was 2, Jake.
It was 2. I was right.
Yeah, just
And
the
put another
skips.
one on for Durham there.
Yeah, just the skips made the mistake of
There we go.
putting 1 on instead of 2.
So a bit of a correction there then. I was right. Makes it 11, 10 after 13 ends. Again, you can just see that holding out on that hand.
Yeah, because his weight was good.
His weight was brilliant.
Gary's deciding to bowl that hand as well. It looks a good line, this one does, Jake. It's all on pace for me, this one.
It's still enough to win the shot.
Yeah.
2 shots ahead to Durham at the minute. Just like that little bit of pace again. Stuart says you're always right, Jake. Well, I know that, mate. I know that.
Louise caught a bit of the jack there.
Caught a bit of the ball and a bit of the jack. Looks like the shot there for Northants.
Try there, but the jack's just one length. That's pretty much height.
Nice to see your fans, Joey.
Martin. Gary's not happy with this one.
I'll just run as much as you can, mate. Get on that.
Well, he's actually won the shot.
Back off that.
I don't mind, you can do either hand. Right, you can play there if you want, grab the jack and pick it up.
Looks to be the shot winner, that.
Just fell out, I think that one, Jake. It was a good effort. Just got half a bowl tight. Appreciate everybody still watching the stream.
It's such a late time of night as well.